This week's big story is President Buhari's meeting with President Trump at the White House. What does it mean for Nigerian business? Viswa, it's been all over the headlines this week. Very mixed reviews on Buhari's visit to the White House. Some people have argued he hasn't done Nigeria justice, hasn't done Africa justice. Others have argued, hey, this is diplomacy. He has to take a balanced approach here. Yes. There's been a lot of talk of security. There's been some talk of trade around agriculture and investment. On the whole, significant event for business in Nigeria, investment in Nigeria?
Well, if it is, we certainly haven't heard anything of it. But I do know one thing, it's certainly a big investment in military hardware in the area. And a lot of the people who are actually benefiting from the military investment in military hardware are US senators. If you actually want to check the facts and the details, they're making themselves millionaires from this. And it's also shoring up a very strong military presence, US influenced and controlled, in West Africa in their purported battle against ISIS, which they keep saying is almost already won, but they keep confusing ISIS with Boko Haram, two different entities. So
you don't see the economics playing much of a role here?
No, absolutely not. It's totally a strategic maneuver which will economically benefit America much more than Nigeria, because if it was benefiting Nigeria, Buhari would be screaming that from the rooftops for the election.
What do you make of Trump's comments and statements around wanting to trade more, wanting to invest more, promote investment with Nigeria in key sectors like agriculture? Is that just hot air? I mean, there must be something behind this.
But only time will tell whether that's hot air. But the person who has to make the first and biggest concession is the African nation. As to whether they can hold America to its flaky promise, at best, only time can tell. And that usually happens. America is constantly reneged on promises.
Only time can tell what happens with US-Africa relations.